Hey, good morning. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. We're here to go over opening bell and see how we did on our predictions yesterday. It's Thursday. And just wanted to say we did really well. So here's what happened. Long-term historicals were for a short. And because we were below the EMAs, let's show the 1 hour really quick too, so that you can see that. So you can see that we were below the EMAs, we were below the 10 periods on each, and then getting ready, we were above the 10 periods, but bumping up against some longer term EMAs, the 21 and the here up at the 289. I figured, okay, short's the call, and this is what happened. So we went boom. So we filled like everything kind of right away. We were bumping up against like 7 points and 9 points. So we made 24, probably should have went for way more because what was market 84 down to 30, that's a 50 points. So could have taken a lot more, maybe let a runner go, trail to stop kind of thing, which I might start doing, set up a trade that once the first contract gets to 24, maybe my stop goes to plus 15 or something, and then see how far it runs. And this, I took 9 and then 11. So I basically split here. I normally take 8 points and I split 7 and 9. And here I normally take 10 and I split 9 and 11. So I got all 42 points today, which was nice. And then I'll show what we did on the limit orders and see how I got in there. So unfortunately, the only one I got in, you can see the red line is where I had my limit orders set. And because I'm not really watching the market, they came up and I probably should have pulled this one down. I might have gotten into this one, but missed basically the NAS and the Russell. And I got in, thankfully, on the S&P. So I only made 8 points on this. So it's interesting. I'm learning. All right, let's see how we did end of day. So on the MES, S&P, we had high and a low, and we split the uprights 3 points. So yeah, this kind of was an inside day. Now it looks like we're going to come down here today, but we're still staying in this down channel, and we're getting over, we're still at 50%. But I mean, we had a high back, super high on the RSI, made a higher high with a lot lower RSI. So this is interesting. It's divergence. So we're starting to round off on some of these EMAs here. So we'll see what happens. Going to put the 10 period in there and see where it is. So we have been below the 10 period now for 3 days. So that's kind of interesting. The big question is, are we going to pop up and get out of this channel? So I think the two options are up there. So I'm kind of doing what I did yesterday. Since we had an inside day, this one might break out. So we'll see how that goes. Channel trading. Kind of similar on the NAS. We've been under the 10 period for 5 days now. We're below the 2 sigma on the Bollinger. So is this going to pick up steam and finally get to this mark down here, or are we going to close back above the 10 period? That's a long ways away. So I'll probably put this up below here and get back into the Bollinger. So that's where I like the end of day, one of those 2 spots on the NASDAQ. And then same with the Russell, below the 10 period, kind of came up, a little anomaly there, but split the uprights on all these. So I'm kind of doing the same thing today where, probably going to close either here or down in this area. So that's what I'm talking about. Let's see the totals and close it out. All right, so here we are for 5-6. We got 42 points. with these currency units. And then with my limit order entry, since I didn't get into 2 of the trades, only got 8 points. And there's the currency unit totals. So thanks for being with Futures to More, Futures Networks Live. And we'll end with a quote from Mark Douglas today. It says, the best traders aren't afraid. They aren't afraid because they have developed attitudes that give them the greatest degree of mental flexibility to flow in and out of trades based on what the market is telling them about the possibilities from its perspective. At the same time, the best traders have developed attitudes that prevent them from getting reckless. Safe trading. Thanks for being with us. See you tomorrow.